Welcome to section 4 in this course. In last section we saw a little bit about Apache Flume. In this section we are going to focus on the data migration tool known as Apache Scoop. This section is divided into 5 videos. So in the first video we are going to introduce you to Apache Scoop. In the introduction, we are basically seeking answers to the 3 questions. The first one is, what is Apache Scoop? Then once we know what it is, we will see why we actually use it. And once we are aware about what and why, then we will see what are the commands that we used while using Apache Scoop. So let us see what is Apache Scoop. So the first point comes is, it is known as the data migration tool. In the Hadoop ecosystem, if you wanna bring data outside Hadoop into Hadoop, or if you wanna send data from Hadoop out to Hadoop, then we use Apache Scoop, and that's why it is known as data migration tool. The second point is, as I already told, it is used for sending data in and out of Hadoop, and the source or destination can be RDBMS. So Scoop is used for transferring data between RDBMS and Hadoop ecosystem. It is designed in such a way that it will be able to handle the bulk data transfer. As we know, Hadoop expects data in the range of gigabytes and terabytes, and that's why Scoop is designed in that way to handle such massive amount of data. There are 2 types of processes. The first one is import. Import is nothing but bringing data into Hadoop from the outside system such as RDBMS. And the second one is export, which is known as sending data from Hadoop ecosystem into outside systems such as RDBMS. Now once we know what is Scoop, let us see why we actually use Apache Scoop. So as I already told, it supports the RDBMS system, and different types of RDBMS systems are supported, such as we do have Postgres, Oracle, Teradata, and some of the most common ones that are widely used in the industry also, it is MySQL and SQL Server as well. Then some of the basic functionality that are handled in ETL operations are very easily done with the help of Apache Scoop. The third point that you can see on your screen is probably one of the most important factors we use Apache Scoop. Whenever we run Scoop import and export commands, at that time in the backend MapReduce jobs are run, and MapReduce are, in their nature they are parallel. That's why the Scoop import and export operation becomes parallel operation. The fourth point I would like to stress here is the incremental load support. This is, for me as a data scientist or as a big data developer, it's very important that Scoop supports incremental load. In simplest term, an incremental load means, let's say today if I ingest data or bring data with the help of Scoop for, let's say, till today 2 p.m. and if I want to ingest data from 2 p.m. onwards, that can be done with the help of Apache Scoop, and that is where it beats most of the other tools that are available in Hadoop ecosystem. The last point in this scenario is the security purpose. So Scoop supports Kerberos integration, which helps us to make the Scoop import and export operation quite secure. Now that we have answered what and why, let us see what are the Scoop commands that we are going to be using. So the first command is Scoop import command. As I already told, Scoop import command is used for bringing data into Hadoop ecosystem from the source system, and that source system can be any of the RDBMSs. The second command is Scoop export command. It is the reverse of Scoop import command. So Scoop export command helps us to send data from Hadoop ecosystem into any of the RDBMS system. Now these 2 commands go with some of the key, or I'll say important parameters. or operators, and those operators are hyphen hyphen connect. Please notice the two hyphen symbol before the connect keyword. These two hyphen symbol are very important because Sqoop will know with the help of those two hyphen symbol that this is an additional parameter. So the connection string to your RDBMS system, which includes the database name, is sent with the help of hyphen hyphen connect operator. The second one is hyphen hyphen driver, which contains the driver name. In the coming videos, we are going to see the real example of all these commands. So I'll talk more about this. In this video, we are trying to focus on the introduction part, so you don't have to worry about this. The third one is hyphen hyphen username. This comes in when we talk about the secure architecture of RDBMS system. So unless you provide the username with which you want to access the particular RDBMS database, you won't be able to access it. Username goes with password, so that also you have to pass. And the last one that I would recommend to go through is hyphen hyphen table, which contains the table name of the RDBMS system in the particular database for which you have given the connection string. So these are the basic commands in Sqoop. Now that we have seen what, why and basic commands,